Okay, here is a nice prime deal I got on a hole saw kit. This is from the brand Meterk, M-E-T-E-R-K. You see them quite often on Amazon. I haven't gotten any products from them yet. This hole saw kit was on sale on Prime Day for about just under $12.50, and I had a $10 Prime Day credit I had to use. And I've had some applications where it would be nice to have 3 to 6 inch hole saws. Currently, I just have several sets, of the smaller hole saws like this that only go up to like 2.5 inch. And those work great for what I primarily do if I use a hole saw, and that is running, electrical cables. And as long as I've got, one that's big enough, worst case scenario, you got to get a 3-prong plug through a hole somewhere. So, those saw kits I have accommodate that. However, there's a few times where it'd be nice to have these bigger saw blades. So went with this. So let's check it out. You got 13 pieces here. All right, we've got everywhere from 3/4 inch to 6 inches, a couple mandrels, installation plate, a hex key, and then this nice little package here that has everything labeled on it again. So let's open it up and see what we have. All right, so here we go. You can see all your big saw blades, your smaller saw blades. You got your couple mandrels here. One thing I noticed with your mandrels is you also get this mounting plate for the larger ones, just to add more stability. Of course, the Allen wrench is intended if you need to change this drill bit, or if you choose to change it, and that's where that goes in there. So we'll just put one together quick. One thing to just note is that when this came, this was so tight that I did have to use a pliers, and a wrench to disconnect it. So just be aware, you may have to do that. Anyway, you can see I always use a bit of oil on these. See that often. So this plate goes on that side, okay? Just go with the mandrel through there. I'm sure a lot of you already know this. And then just screw that on, right? So that's how you go ahead and do it. I've always just screwed it on as tight as I could by hand. If you're having issues, then you may need to use some tools if it's spinning off or not staying on. It's also probably going to depend on your drill and what you're cutting through. So these will come in handy for me, especially I'm doing some different dust collection projects and running different dust collection hoses. And those range from 4 inch are the largest ones I'm using. I'm not doing a giant system. And 2.5 inches, which, this isn't big enough to get a 2.5 inch through. I don't have, so to be able to use this kit will come in nice for that, come in handy for that. And for me, my applications, this kit should be, more than good enough for what I need. All right, so that shows you that, again, it's the Meterk, M-E-T-E-R-K. It's their 17-piece hole saw kit, and 13 of those pieces are the actual hole saw blades. So I'll let you know how it works after I use it several times. Thanks.